Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Pragmatic Empathy. Today's reading is a message from your spirit guides, a message from the universe. What do you really need to hear right now? What are signs you are going to be getting from the universe? And overall intuitive messages. So tune in if you feel called. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. This is Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. This one is Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore. This last one is Everyday Witch by Deborah Blake. So use your mind's eye, tune into a pile that you feel connected or called to. You can always pick more than one or book me for a personal reading. Those of you supporting my Etsy shop, booking me for personal readings. Those of you that are just connecting with me in any way, shape, or form. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you always. I'm always trying to catch up to orders with grace and alignment. So thank you all for your patience with me. I'm going to go ahead and start with today's reading, and thank you again for tuning in. Hello, pile number 1. So this is some overall energy your spirit guides, the universe wants you to understand right now. So right now you're being called upon to embrace your feelings. Right now it says sad embrace, and it's the number 45, which adds to 9. So this card reminds me a lot of the Hermit card, someone who sees life in a very deep philosophical way, and sometimes this can be very draining on yourself. And it's important to recognize the duality, duplicity in life exists, and it's okay to be on it's okay to feel a little imbalanced. You're not meant to always feel so aligned. There is going to be a strong epiphany happening for you soon. Your angels, your spirit guides, the universe is asking you to look up to the sky more, not to look down so much, but you need to look up more. Literally, you might be seeing shooting stars, constellations, planets. Use your interpretation in your inner guide to give you the wisdom and clarity that you seek in others, because they're not going to give it to you. Only you can give it to yourself. During the full moon may be a great time to recharge. You may be tracking the moon phases or into fairies or more mystical things. Recognize that's a beautiful part of yourself, and you don't ever have to let it go. You don't have to feel sad like you have to change certain aspects of yourself that other people may not agree with. Continue to accept yourself and deliver your authentic self with grace. Not everybody is meant to see those vulnerable sides of you. Some things are okay to be kept to yourself, but that doesn't mean you have to hide or suppress them. So this is a great time to heal your heart and your throat chakra is what I'm hearing. So let's get some tarot messages for you, pile number 1, on what does your spirit guides, what do your angels, what do you need to hear right now? Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's beautiful blessing on the way. 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate fulfillment, happy family gatherings, great journey. Let's see what other messages do we have for pile number 1. The Empress is where we cut. And then down on the bottom, what do we have? We have the Page of Pentacles. So you're really building right now. I feel like you may be building your family or building stronger emotional maturity or healing family trauma. Could be all of the above. So let's see what other cards we have. We have the High Priestess, another full moon showing here. We have the 10 of Swords, 2 10s, 10 10. Okay, interesting. And then we also have the 6 of Swords, letting go. So what I am seeing is, in order to have this fulfillment, so this is what are you healing right now? That's what I was placing as the first card. And you're healing dynamics in your family home. You're healing, it could even be eating habits for some of you with this big feast right here, but you're making healthier choices for yourself and the people around you. I see grandfathers. I see such beautiful family energy. If you look at the background, all the white-haired people, it reminds me of your ancestors. They're watching over you. For example, today, me and my son were brushing our teeth, and we didn't have a cup, so I was using my hand for our water, and my son looks at me and he goes, "Don't you remember Grandma would always say to use a cup?" And I looked at him and I was like, "Baby, you are right." And I ran to the kitchen and got a cup, because she was right. You know, sometimes we think that we're always right, but our ancestors, they do play a huge role in our life, and they are right sometimes, and their guidance comes through in moments like that. So I wanted to share that pure moment with you. You're going to be receiving moments where you remember certain ancestors or people in your life, and that's because their energy, whether you see them as an angel or not, is there with you, and it's there for a reason. So with this high priestess energy, this is your past coming through. So I'm feeling like you were someone who was like the black sheep of the family, or always felt misunderstood. Recognize your intuition as the power. I feel like you have a very big heart, and sometimes someone with such a big heart may give a lot of their heart to the world. And I feel like in the past you may have given your heart away to too many sources, and with the high priestess coming in as your past energy, it's letting you know it's time to use your intuition as a guide, not to follow too many paths, to follow your path. Because over here we have in the present is this 10 of Swords, is this ending happening because of all this weight you have on your shoulders. So I feel like you've been taking on the burdens of others. Maybe you are highly empathetic, or just clairsentient, or someone who may just be going through a lot of emotions during this time, especially with the sad embrace. There's a lot of blue energy in general. What I am seeing is the storm is passing. Sometimes we have to let go of certain things. It's going to feel like a sacrifice is what I'm hearing. But when you see your ancestors back here, and you see this alchemist over here, you know that things are moving in a better direction. So you have to understand that it's okay to surrender. With the overall advice is this 6 of Swords, and that's letting you know it's time to move forward. He's moving forward, not looking back, being guided by this, I want to say, seal or sea lion. So letting you know it's time to not be a sheep, it's time to be a lion. It's okay to go after what it is you want when you have pure intentions for yourself. And when you have pure intentions for yourself, you automatically, naturally reflect integrity on others and love to others. So you don't really have to worry too much about serving others. Just continue to move forward and continue to follow your guide. That's what I'm seeing, the seal. You may be seeing seals or water animals. Those are to keep you remembering to flow, to go with the flow. Whether you're sad, happy, recognize the beauty in the impermanence of the situation. So we have some shadow and some light cards over here. We have the Chariot and we have the Moon. So the Moon is definitely a reoccurring theme. I also am feeling a lot of Cancer energy, Cancer, Pisces. We have Swords and Pentacles, so there could be earth or air signs. But anyways, with all the water we talked about, there's a lot of Cancer energy. And that could just be a season that Spirit is telling you that you're going to have some dreams be fulfilled. So stay in that momentum. Don't get stuck in that sadness. It's important for you to rest, recover, and revitalize. It's okay to have those hermit moments. It's okay to go within. That's one of your powers, is your ability to have that solitude. It is not loneliness, it is solitude. With this shadow coming out as the Chariot, seeing things as very black and white will really put your mindset, will throw your mindset back. Things don't have to be so perfect. What you see will never be what someone else sees. So start seeing things in a more lighthearted way and I'm seeing the word dance and guidance. So making sure that you're dancing with life, getting more playful with life again, because your shadows, you take things very seriously, and sometimes this can really drain your energy. So have some more lighthearted energy. We're going to move on to what goddess wants to come out and what message. We have the goddess Arianhod. Arianhod, yes, and she's from Celtic mythology. She is the goddess, I believe, of the moon or cycles, and definitely cycles. There's a story about her and silver, and something about silver being in the ocean and arising to the moon, and the moon is a very heavy theme we have right here. So you may be seeing dimes, silver, nickels, or misplaced jewelry. You may be finding silver jewelry, or there may be something about silver that is close to you from an ancestor. Know that that is how they come to you, or that is a sign from them. Also, we have on here the word time. So letting you know within time, things will pass. You have to continue to stay in that momentum and let go of whatever beliefs that are not serving you. It's okay to change your mind. Life is cyclical. That word is always tongue twister for me. Life is cyclical, and it's not meant to be perfect. So accept the cycle that you're in. We have a lot of the moon energy, so remember it's a cycle. So here's a message from your spirit guides. We have time out. 22 doubles into 44. After 44 comes 45. We have 45 there, so those could be significant numbers in your life. But 22 doubles into 44, so your angels, your guides, your ancestors want to let you know to take a time out, to take a break for yourself, to really use this 10 of swords, this time of surrender, to focus on your intuition. And the best way to listen to the best way to follow your intuition is to listen more. You don't have to speak, or you don't have to do. You can literally watch a movie and activate your intuition if you're being mindful and present and choosing to learn a lesson in every moment. You can activate and expand your intuition by not doing the same thing over and over again, but by also creating healthy habits that just become natural rituals. You are allowed to do that as well. So find that balance and take that time out, because time is clearly a theme in your reading. So this is the last message we have before I move on to your charms from your guides, from your angels. Again, the full moon. Okay, this is not done on purpose. We have the moon, full moon, high priestess with the full moon, and sad embrace with the full moon in the background. So your spirit guides, your ancestors are letting you know you are always full, no matter what phase the moon is in. You are always abundant and blessed. So continue to open your hands to the universe. Don't cross your legs, cross your hands. Understand that your body language says a lot. So continue to stay open to the universe and see the abundance that is around you. There are blessings that are coming through within time. Spirit wants to let you know that that sad embrace you were feeling was needed, so that you can appreciate the abundance and the blessings that are on the way. So you would know what it's like to feel alone. You're going to appreciate all the grace and prosperity that's going to come your way. I'm feeling like, again, you have that 10 of Pentacles, that the celebration, the blessings, all of that's going to come through, and it's going to shine. That's what you're healing right now, so that you can really enjoy it when you do have them around. You know, you're not stuffing your face in Thanksgiving and being too hungry to even speak after. You're actually wanting to enjoy holidays because you look forward to them now. So release that energy of, oh, things are only done for Hallmark and for capitalism, and just let it go. That's not your problem. Focus on the blessings and let go of the problems, is what your angels and spirit guides want to let you know. And we also have some charms. Coming through. We have a lot of water energy. We have the lion coming through, and we mentioned the lion. Okay, so we're going to start with the shell, letting you know to open up and be more vulnerable with the universe, to not always feel like you have to be that perfect seashell. You can have that algae and that history within you, and you are allowed to use your realness as a part of your beauty, because Ariane Hod is also a very beautiful person. So don't think your scars or your imperfections are a setback. They're actually what make you unique, and I feel like the more you accept them, the more other people are going to accept you as well. We also have this whale fin letting you know to dive deep in the waters and to dive deep within yourself. We were talking about the energy of flow is definitely coming through with the seahorse. It's letting you know to release that power, that control and that power, and recognize to find balance in your relationships. Okay, us fell out. Have more joy in your relationships. Don't worry about the outcome of things, and continue to allow yourself to share dynamics with others is what I'm hearing with that. And because the lion's coming through, and then my next message is going to be stay assertive. The sea lion was over here, and we have the lion coming through letting you know your inner guide is also a sea lion, is also a predator. This is a part of our animal kingdom. This is a naturalist way of living. When you are able to use spirit animals to help guide you, recognizing you have a little bit of yourself in everything, the law of one, and allow this spirit animal, this lion, to be a reminder to approach your dreams and to recognize you are deserving of climbing your own pyramid of life. So over here we have Pisces coming through. Pisces are a water sign. We're talking about a lot of water energy, and also Pisces season may have been a significant time for your healing. Pisces is coming through to let you know you don't always have to stay stuck in one place is what I'm hearing. It's okay to move on and move forward. You are allowed to outgrow situations, Pisces. You are naturally a star, and stars sometimes shoot in different directions. It's okay to break out of whatever zone you were in and stay excited, joyful. Us understand that there are going to be the people that are meant to follow you will. You have a soul family. Your spirit guides want to remind you you have a soul family. So be content with what you have is what I'm seeing with that letter B. B may be very symbolic for you. You may see bees a lot, or something about bees could be a message from your spirit guides. Just a reminder, there are blessings on the way. Continue to dance with life and follow your dreams, and surrender to the universe and accept the blessings around you. Thank you for letting me deliver that message, pile number one. Like, comment, subscribe if any of that resonates, and take care. Bye. Hello, pile number two. So this is your overall energy that your spirit guides want to let you know. They want to let you know you are a magical map shifter. They want to let you know that you are a manifester. You are someone whose thoughts really come into reality. So be careful with your words. Really make sure what you are asking for is what you really want. This is reminding me of the Seven of Cups, which is letting me know there's going to be a lot of options around you. So I know you have a big heart and you are someone who's really loving, but Spirit's asking you to pay attention to these signs around you, because if you do notice, he's blindfolded. So Spirit's asking you to really make sure that you are looking through as deeply as you can into the situations, and making sure that you are not just coming from your heart, but coming from your head, because you are going to be manifesting a lot of opportunities. So let's see what other details we can get from the tarot. What does pile number two need to hear? What message do they need to hear at this time? What do your spirit guides want you to know? We have Temperance coming through. I'm going to pull about 3 more cards. We have Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles coming up. So this is what are you healing? past, present, and what are some signs that the universe is giving you right now. So right now Spirit is telling you, yes, we have, you are healing your indulgences for sure, especially with the past Nine of Cups and the current being in Temperance. Temperance does sometimes represent imbalance in your temptation, and also just Nine of Cups also can represent that as well. It's like addiction. So it's just making sure that your impulses are being controlled. You're learning self-control and finding that wisdom so that you can have that knowledge, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So let's talk about how you're healing the Temperance right now. Spirit's asking you to really make sure you are taking care of yourself. I'm seeing going outdoors, doing more self-reflection, and checking in with yourself, whether this is with someone who knows your situation, a friend, a family member, or finding a journal, a therapist, but really finding someone who you trust to check in with that is helping you expand and grow. This is going to really help you manifest all those dreams to reality, because you are a big dreamer, which means you are clairvoyant. You are someone with a very open mind's eye, and it's easy to want to escape your drive, okay? Because sometimes you are ahead, especially with that fast car. You are ahead of others. You see the future before others can see it. You sense things, you feel things that other people don't, and sometimes that can push you to escape. And Spirit's ask you that your past ways of escaping are not going to help your current situation. So make sure that you are letting go of your past and really honoring your emotions, because in the future, in the present, we have this Ace of Pentacles, these wonderful opportunities happening for you. Your spirit guides want to let you know that to go around gardens, to be around flowers more, to just plant more things, whether this is literal garden, if you have time, if you have the space. If you don't worry, this is not a literal, this is a metaphorical, metaphysical one in your head, with your skills, with your job, with your career. Continue to tend to your garden, not just plant the seeds, but also tend to them and take care of them, and commit is what I'm seeing with this Ace of Pentacles. There's commitment that wants to happen for you, and you have to make sure that you are staying engaged during the process, especially with this Ten of Pentacles coming out as a sign from the universe. The universe wants to let you know that even though some things may be dimming out, letting go, especially with the candle going out, it's letting me know that the empath in you is like, I want to restart it. So I went ahead and I started another candle. And we were talking about signs from the universe. With this Ten of Pentacles, I got this overwhelming sense of love, especially because that's the love compassion candle. And I'm seeing that's what you're going to feel from others when you know you're in the right place, the right space, at the right time, when you are feeling the energy of love around you. When you are seeing chaos, separation, division, that's when you know you can walk away. You don't have to stay in situations or problems that are not in alignment with where you are anymore. It's important for you to not choose peace, but be that beacon of peace, and stay resilient in all situations, and recognize that the biggest sign from the universe of you are meant to be where you're supposed to be is when you're feeling that energy of love. And this all starts from within you. So when you do that healing, when you accept responsibility for your energy, that's when you're going to be resilient in all situations and be able to come from that loving place and continue to shift, manifest harmonious experiences, opportunities, blessings. Ten of Pentacles is family. So you may have white dogs, or white dogs may be symbols. I'm seeing red dragon. I'm seeing a magical map. Blue bugs, butterflies, dragonflies could all be signs from your spirit guides letting you know you are on your path. I'm seeing spaceships over here. So I'm just seeing very future, psychic over here energy. So remember that your energy is a power, a very strong force. Don't ever doubt it, but make sure that you are learning how to control it. And when you feel like it's out of control, make sure that you are separating yourself from those situations, because you are also meant to stay in alignment. All right, so we're going to move on to your shadow and your light. So we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out twice in your reading. That is beautiful. So we're going to talk about the shadow. Well, this came out as your light and this came out as your shadow. So I do feel like Ace of Pentacles being in your shadow, the Nine of Cups, Temperance coming out, letting me know you might even be a shopaholic. You might even like to shop a lot. You might even be into retail therapy. So Spirit's letting me know to come through and let you know to love yourself. Love yourself, to know no matter what you wear, no matter what you do, it's your smile, it's your heart that you wear on your sleeve that makes you freaking beautiful. So stop worrying about the next best thing. You are the best thing. So continue to put that out there and to celebrate life and to see everything in moment as the best, because it only gets better. So if you say something's the best right now, don't worry. It doesn't mean that it's not going to get better. That means that things are always getting better. You are allowed to see things in a whimsical, excited way. And over here with the King of Swords being in your lights, letting you know you're a powerful decision maker with the shapeshifter here. And Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm feeling heavy Libra energy for you, whether you're Libra or not. During Libra season may be significant for your manifestation. So continue to make decisions from that higher place, because your manifestations are really being balanced right now. And what I'm seeing with this golden eagle, it's letting me know that you are transcending knowledge when you heal. So continue to do the healing and make decisions from that higher place, because that is one of your powers, is that you are someone who is very quick-witted, quick at making decisions. I feel like you have a very strong crown chakra. Maybe you were naturally excelled at school, fast learner. Know that that is a power and skill. And we have the other signs of Pentacles would be, we have a lot of Pentacle energy here. So I'll talk about Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And then we also have Temperance, which represents Sagittarius. There could be all sorts of other signs that you can be, but those were the signs that came through, letting you know those could be prominent people in your life as well if you're not any of those signs. So we're going to move on to a goddess card that wants to come through from your spirit guides. We have Isis coming through. This is a divine feminine coming through, letting you know that your spirit guides want you to 24 odds to 6, which is the Lovers. Love yourself more and enter this loving process of rebirth, of renewing yourself, of seeing yourself in a new light. You don't have to change your hair, you don't have to change your look to change yourself. It all starts from within. This healing, this mindset, this decision making, this abundance you're building, this is all self-growth. So allow yourself awareness to let you grow into this character that you are focusing on becoming, because I feel like you are really into, whether this is visualization, LOA, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it, whether this is you're just a highly spiritual person, whether you're just someone who is a natural shapeshifter, a map shifter, someone who can really bend air. Spirit's letting you know to, you don't have to change so much, is what I'm hearing. To have this Ace of Pentacles, you're already here. So continue to focus in the present moment and allow yourself to rebirth and expand in the present moment. Let's see what we have here. This is a message from your spirit guides. We have everything is beautiful. Yes. We have them letting you know the situation, everything around you is beautiful. So take the time to experience and enjoy it. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like we are our own worst critic, our hardest judge. And it's important to use that self-awareness and that acknowledgement. I don't even want to say judgment. Acknowledgement of our behavior to heal and grow, but it's also important to recognize the beautiful things that we're carrying along with us during this rebirth process, is what Spirit wants to remind you with that card. So over here we have an overall blessing that your spirit wants to let you know. We have beauty, which represents Venus, and Venus is the planet of love, and Isis does go hand in hand with beauty as well. So spirit's letting you know you are a very beautiful person. I don't think you see your own beauty. You may have really beautiful hairs coming out, or the shape of your body. She has like a mermaid gold skin, so just it could be your complexion, the way you take care of yourself, the way your eyes are. I'm seeing dark and light hair. So it's just, it doesn't matter what color your hair is or what straight, curly, it's just how you naturally present yourself is beautiful. So continue to love yourself enough to see yourself as beautiful. We have beauty coming through, and we have everything is beautiful, including you. I see that you see the beauty in all things, and sometimes you forget to see the beauty in you, is what your spirit guides want to remind you. Moving on to your charm. All right, we have a key, a bee, and a shell coming out again. And it's funny because last reading there was a bee that came out, but it was a different color. So you may have heard the last reading, or there may be some similarities for you. Maybe not as well with the orange, but it's another coincidence or synchronicity that only orange is coming through for you. We have a shell and a star that came out again. So this is kind of, but maybe not. Anyways, it's just interesting to me that out of all this shuffled of charms, we get repeats. So I feel like some of you may have very strong spirit guides that are here with us, and they want you to know they are going to come to you in birds. These birds are going to look different than other birds. They're going to stand out, whether they are all white or doves are usually a sign. But sometimes you may see a very spotted bird and all the rest aren't. Or you may see a bird you've never seen before, or a bird may fly right next to you when you bring up a certain situation. Those are your internal guides in synapses clicking off into this higher dimension, right? This ethereal plane where birds get to fly. And I feel like they are earth angels in a way. So if you see this, that is a sign from your spirit guides, from your angels. Be open to that experience. If you're not open to that, that's okay. We have a lot of you are, and it's important for you to keep your personal experiences with your spirit guides, some of them to a minimum. If you're sharing them, you can find the right community, the right people to share them with, but it's important to not share it with everyone, and make sure you are locking your doors, right? You can't leave your car, as trusting as you are of a person, you cannot leave your car door unlocked, because someone's going to enter, because you left it open, not because you let them, because you left the opportunity there for them. So keep your opportunities locked up is what I'm hearing. You are someone who is going to win the race, is what I'm seeing with this racehorse. You may have the shortest little legs, but you have the momentum. And I'm seeing little baby feet, the 10 of Pentacles, a little boy right here. So you may have children, you may want children. Your spirit guides are letting you know you are meant to have them. Don't worry about when, how. There's the spirit guide of the elephant letting you know your dreams, your energy is protected. The energy of the shell coming over it, letting you know you are opening up this shell into a pearl. There's going to be, with this Ace of Pentacles, this idea, this energy that you have, or this whatever job, career, there's so many people and different skills coming through in my head right now. I have medical, personal, teaching, healing fields, all these fields, letting you know that you are going to be a star. You're going to be very good at what you do, and you're going to stand out. You may not be the perfect, but it's the way you care and the way you handle the situation is what makes you stand out. So don't change that about you. Be persistent and be kind to yourself is what I'm seeing with this bee. Balance your sacral chakra. Orange is coming through for your reading. which is your creative energy, and make sure that you are spending time creating what it is that you like. You don't always have to feel forced to create something because it's what everyone else wants. Like I said, your mind kind of moves faster than others, and if you need to take time to embrace your thoughts, go ahead and do so. You don't always have to listen to the radio pop genre, next latest greatest song, or keep up with the latest gossip and drama. That is, keep up with the news, whatever it is, politics, whatever it is that you feel that is like draining you. It's okay to take time, to take a break, is what your spirit guides wanted me to remind you. Everything is beautiful. There's so much abundance here for you. Thank you for letting me deliver that message, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. This is a message from your spirit guides. This is some overall energy. We have 42, wide open. This card represents being open to new experiences. This also reminds me of travel, adventure. 6 does also represent June. We have green butterflies, green dress, so the color green may be very prominent in your life, or you may just have a very open heart chakra right now, which means you may be very open to experiencing love, going on dates, expanding your relationships, or having new love come your way because you are in this very loving place. With this card, it's letting me know your spirit guides want you to be a little bit more vulnerable with yourself. This doesn't mean with others, this means with yourself. Whether this is if you're someone who likes to wear makeup or doesn't wear makeup, do the opposite. If you're someone who wears a lot of hats and doesn't wear hats, then try the opposite. It doesn't mean you have to change your routine and do this all the time. It just needs to let you know that, hey, I am not my substances, I am not my clothing, I am not what I wear, I am not what I do. Separating yourself from these things really helps you hold on to your identity with more confidence. And when you start to claim and hold your identity, that's when you are going to open up your powers and develop even deeper spiritually, mentally, and physically in this lifetime. So this is a very beautiful time. Your spirit guides want to let you know. Let's see what message does pile number 3 need to hear at this time. What message does pile number 3 need to hear at this time? We have, I wanted to pull 4 cards, but we pulled 5. So let me grab the one that fell. All right. So we're going to put the one that fell back. But I'm also going to mention the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Swords before I go over your message. So, with the 9 of Swords, it's letting you know you may have been staying up over a lot of things. With the Wheel of Fortune coming up in reverse, it's letting you know your home, your love, your school, your study, your marriage, your what you're doing during the day, your daily activity, your dreams, your health, your fortune. All of that is not meant to give you anxiety. It's meant to give you experience. With this Ace of Wands, you are going to come to a time of creative energy. You may have been feeling like you were drained, no energy. Spirit's letting you know that you needed to have that break so that you can really align yourself to what you want. And you're going to have a burst of creative energy coming your way with this Ace of Wands right there, which is just a little message that came through. But I'm going to go over your actual tarot cards that are going to relate more to the wide open message. We have the 2 of Wands, the Empress, Judgment, and the 2 of Pentacles. So the number 2, even Judgment, is 2222. And we also have the number 3 coming out, which is the Empress. So we're going to start with what are you healing during this time, and this is just 2 of Wands. I feel like you may have felt very lost or disoriented in where you wanted to go. Now you're feeling more sort of directed. I'm feeling very adventurous energy from this orange cat and a very mysterious energy from this playful black cat. So Spirit's letting you know to balance your time and stay focused on what it is you want to create in this lifetime. With the Empress being in the present moment, you are You may have animals coming close to you. I'm seeing a lot of cats and dogs. So animals may be very allured to your energy. It is because they feel safe with you. You are someone who will do the right thing during when it comes down to it. You're someone people can trust, can truly trust. So it's important for you to recognize it's okay to take time to rest for yourself. But also, the Empress is a very nurturing, maternal energy. And what I'm seeing is picking fruits, harvesting. So making sure that you are stepping forward, but you are also bringing with you whatever beliefs and ideas you still want to carry. You don't always have to come up with something new, is what I'm hearing with this wide open card. Judgment. So with Judgment coming out in the future, Spirit's letting you know you kind of dance to the beat of your own drum, and you have to accept that people are naturally going to make misconceptions of you and the world. It is not your responsibility to prove them wrong. It is your responsibility to sing a melody that you find harmonious rhythm to and skip along your own way. Continue to move your own way and gracefully move forward, because there's going to be this decision from your creation with this Two of Wands. Is what you're creating over here. There's going to be some decisions that you're going to make. You're going to be building a bigger empire for yourself. I feel like you may feel like you've done things backwards. You may feel like you are an old soul with the Empress coming out. I feel like you're a very maternal, mature, emotionally mature person. With this Two of Pentacles, you are finally you finally got the recipe right, is what I'm hearing. You're finally where you would like to be. And now you're going to have this balance with this Two of Pentacles of where you want to take this momentum. So I am seeing adventures, opportunity, travel. Your spirit guides want to let you know it's here. You may be thinking of going to the Grand Canyon. It looks like they're hiking. There's a castle over here. You may be traveling towards the castle. Spirit's letting you know to still focus on your dreams and desires and balance out what it is you want versus what it is you need, and continue to create while still enjoying the festival that life is. So we're going to move on to your shadows and light. So we have shadow, Two of Wands. Two of Wands coming in twice. Okay, 2, 2, 22, 44. And we have the 10 of Wands. So your light is that you are able to really carry on the weight of others. With the Empress, I was feeling like some heavy weight, and now the 10 of Wands is coming through. So I can definitely let you know you're someone who is a guiding light for others. You tend to absorb people's energy. If someone's sad, if someone's sick, you really worry for them. If someone says they're hungry, you will offer a chip off your plate. Whatever you can do to make someone feel better, you're someone who does. And that's because you're someone who understands what it's like, because you're highly empathetic, clairsentient. You are a natural. The 10 of Wands also reminds me of the star. You're someone who naturally stands out because you're so caring, and that's not, it should be normal, but it's not normal. So understand that loving nature is one of your powers. It may feel like a burden, but it's actually a power. With your shadow being progress, this Two of Wands, I feel like your shadow is you stay in this Two of Wands energy, this in the middle. You don't always have to be in the middle. You are allowed to choose progress, is what I'm hearing. So making the progress is going to be important for you at this time. Let's see a message from a goddess. We have Bran Wen, forgiveness, the number 7. So forgive yourself for whatever projects you didn't finish, is what I'm hearing. Forgive yourself for whatever you feel you could have done differently, and forgive your peers for not knowing any better. It's important for you to recognize this cycle of forgiveness starts within and then reflects without. So continue to come from that compassionate place of honor. Brand one represents the heart chakra, represents having that open spirit with the world and recognizing that is not a burden, that is a power. Forgive yourself for not seeing that sooner is coming through. This really beautiful, delicate star flower. Is that a star flower or a starfish? Just a very ethereal presence is here, letting you know that your emotions are allowed to run wild sometimes. Forgive yourself for whatever actions you displaced energy you had, and take the lessons from your past and forgive yourself for not knowing any sooner. It's time to move forward is what I'm hearing, without judgment. So we have over here a message from Spirit. It says, hey you. So yeah, they're letting you know, hey you, this message is for you. 16 adds to 7. 7 may be significant for you. You may be seeing hello a lot, like on license plates, hi, or in stickers, random places you're seeing the word hi, hello, or random notifications of like emails, hi, hello. Those could be also messages or signals from your spirit guides. They're letting you know, hey you, yes, we're listening. Your prayers, your meditations, your affirmations, they're listening. So continue to put yourself out there. When you focus on your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra, when you focus on doing meditations in those areas, which is your willpower and your creative force energy, you're going to really find successful career results, because you're going to be having a very strong creative force. And this confidence is going to really build resolution in your presentations wherever you're presenting, whether it's just through social media, in person, at work, however it is you choose to put service into this lifetime, and reflect recognition back, because everybody works and gets paid. That is your recognition, is your money. So recognize it is okay to find the value and the potential in what you're doing, and it's okay to expand. Your spirit guides and your angels want to let you know it's time to move forward. It's time to move on to this next goal. It's time to make some calculated risks, but also think ahead. So finding that balance. Over here we have the last message from your spirit guides. We have new beginnings. Yes, I was talking about it's time to move forward. Your spirit guides are really coming through, letting you know there's this new door you're opening. You might be seeing a lot of, again, blue butterflies are coming through. The new moon or waning moon may be significant for you. I'm seeing a waterfall in the background, maybe going to an island, being near a waterfall. Hikes near waterfalls are very releasing for you, climbing mountains, and healing places, being around nature, and spending time listening and reflecting, because you're going to see the new beginning that's there that you may not have seen before because you were too distracted in what you don't have. Because when you stay stuck in bad energy, you're not going to see the door that's right in front of you. So continue to be open to this new beginning. Yes, they're saying, hey you, there's a new beginning happening. Forgive yourself for not seeing sooner, for not going towards that new beginning sooner, for not seeing your value or your potential sooner. It's really important to recognize the progress that you're making. All right. So we have, yay, the butterfly came out. We have Taurus coming out twice. The tree, the number 6. This looks like a saw, like a shard, like an art piece that you can add to like a window stained glass. We have a music piece, a cross, and a chair, and knot. So this knot also reminds me, there was the word knot in my last reading, but it was in an orange thing. So anyways, this knot reminds me of the knot with a K, which is actually a symbol of good luck, and on the other side is R. So you make symbols what they are. Nothing has to be an omen, and even omens can be signs of good luck if you want to make them. It's important for you to practice that acceptance with all doctrines and pick and choose what you want to take from them. You don't have to, if you are a part of one, you don't have to see things as good or bad. You can see things as perspective and hold on to the ones you choose to reflect and resonate on. That's kind of how these readings are. You get to use your intuition to pick and choose the messages that relate to you, and your synapses, your brain, kind of gets to sit down with itself and dig deeper and activate intuitive parts of yourself. And that's what happens when you sit down and listen to yourself. You're activating your intuition deeper. So continue to be open to the messages that are around you. We have, actually, it's not V, it's a Y. So Y reminds me, and it's yellow, reminds me of yellow, like the sun. Really, it's important to focus on your solar plexus chakra, on your willpower, on your ability to feel okay without your favorite song on in the morning, or to feel okay without meditating one day, or to feel okay without makeup on, or to feel okay without having your significant other right next to you for a week. It's okay to step out of your comfort zone, is coming through with this. And we have this musical sign over here letting you know, again, this music right here, you may be involved in music. Your spirit guides may be coming through in a lot of songs, music, or calling out to you to play more music. Get more involved in music is a sign. You may be hearing or feeling their presence, their energy around nature and trees. It's okay to hug, touch, feel, experience the nature around you in a deep way. It is natural, it is real. With the butterflies coming through, you are evolving, transforming, and expanding your wings at this time. So welcome this new beginning. Again, there's butterflies on this new beginning. Taurus season is coming up. Whenever you're listening to this, it could just be a prominent person, time, or you might even be a Taurus. There might be two Taurus in your life. But it's important for you to be open to how prepared Taurus are. Taurus are always so prepared, and they're kind of always right. They know it too. That's why people say they're stubborn, because they're kind of just always right. So for them to be wrong is like, what? No. That's almost impossible. So have that sense of reason and rationality. But I've also met Taurus, and they're also some of the most reasonable people, like reasonable people that I've met. So remember, there are such things as stereotypes, and don't ever think that astrology is its stereotype. I think Taurus get that rep a lot. So it's important for you to use that Taurus energy to prepare for your future. I'm seeing there's preparation happening for these new beginnings with this Taurus season is coming up. So it's happening very soon. We have the number 6 representing June again. 42 adds to 6. So with this shard, continue to create new pieces and also cut off whatever patterns that are holding you back. Forgive yourself and give yourself the love that you deserve, the time that you deserve, and the balance that you deserve. You are making progress. So take the time to acknowledge that. Thank you for letting me deliver that reading pile number 3. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonates, and take care. Bye.